Somehow, the 911 Season 9 premiere makes me excited about what's to come to 118 after Bobby's death. It's no secret that killing Peter Krause's beloved captain didn't sit well with the majority of the show's fanbase. Aside from not wanting to say goodbye to Bobby, the narrative justification for writing him out was weak and even nonsensical. Personally, I share that sentiment. Killing Bobby in 911 Season 8, Episode 15 felt like nothing more than an attempt to pull off a twist so devastating for the fandom to talk about when discussing the show. It didn't make sense in terms of the show's premise and the future that it was setting up. Sadly, despite continued theories that he is still alive, the chances of ABC backtracking on Bobby's death are very little to none. 911 in a post-Bobby era is unequivocally risky. After the 118's grieving period that lasted until the end of Season 8, the show must ultimately move on. Admittedly, I had low expectations coming into Season 9, but Eat the Rich impressively makes me look forward to what's next for the 118. 911 Season 9, Episode 1 is a perfect way to set the tone for its post-Bobby era. The 911 Season 9 premiere is the first half of a two-part special opener. It does a great job catching viewers up with how the ensemble is holding up after Bobby's death. While 118 with May and Harry attend the memorial celebration for Bobby at the firehouse, it's revealed that Athena has been working herself tirelessly as a coping mechanism. Meanwhile, the main case of the week involves a billionaire being swallowed by a whale, which results in Hen and Athena's space exploration. Notably, the ABC procedural has a lot going on its first hour back from the 2025 summer hiatus. Yet, Eat the Rich doesn't feel convoluted or crammed. It features action-packed moments that are used to establish Chimney as a worthy successor of Bobby while also addressing the changing dynamics in the firehouse, especially as personnel move around. Buck now runs with Harvey, while Eddie partners with Hen. Beyond the typical procedural fare, 911 Season 9, Episode 1 doesn't forget about what has made the show so beloved, its relationships. It is able to find time for quieter and more emotional moments, which only makes sense since everyone is still getting used to Bobby not having around. May and Harry's confrontation with Athena, as well as Buck talking to baby Bobby are standouts. Eat the Rich is subtly emotionally charged. While the 118 never stopped working after Bobby's death, this is the first episode of the season where Bobby Nash is gone. It's nice that despite that looming black cloud, 911 is able to inject the perfect amount of humor into the outing. Somehow, it makes us feel that things are going to be alright. ABC sets up several interesting character-driven narratives in 911 Season 9. Looking ahead, ABC sets up a string of compelling storylines for the show, most of them could only be possible because of Bobby's death. While in an ideal world, Krause's character would have stayed alive, the best 911 can do is to not have it amount to nothing. Keeping Bobby's legacy alive by naming the 118 firehouse after him is a good start, but the writers also need to find ways to make sure the show didn't lose him for nothing. Athena's arc in 911 Season 9 is specifically interesting. Eat the Rich opens with her missing Bobby's memorial as she is busy being undercover. As it turns out, this is her fourth consecutive sting operation, a clear mechanism to deal with the pain of losing her husband. Her interaction with the FBI can lead to fresh new stories for Angela Bassett's character. Perhaps, she might even start working with them moving forward. Eddie and Hen's newfound partnership is also another thing to look forward to. Although they have been technically working together for years, their rapport in the premiere is fun, and that makes their future as a duo something to keep an eye on. Buck's response to watching them having fun can be a good way for 911 to finally address the long-brewing romantic tension between him and Eddie.